Okay, and another walk. Today we're at the harbor and we're gonna go to the bank eventually, but first we're gonna walk down to where the restaurants are here in the harbor. They built this pier and put 4 restaurants there, which gets some mostly locals, but some tourists too. So we're gonna go over there first. And so here we are. They're delivering a lot of plants for something. Maybe they're gonna make the harbor nicer. Oh yeah, and then we can't get through here. We can. They're gonna have something here tonight. Maybe dancing tonight or tomorrow. So we'll see. So this is where the restaurants are. This pier was built a number of years ago, and it's used by lots of locals for fishing. And the restaurants have the usual Indonesian food, mostly seafood, nasi goreng, udang goreng, and not much going on in the morning because everybody's setting up. And so we'll take a walk out here to the end. These boards are already getting loose. That could be dangerous later. We see tourists out here sometimes coming out to look at the sunset and have a beer. Don't eat that pumpkin. And oh, they have even television now. So yeah. What? So this is that's to the east, and to the north, and over there is where we live in Kampung Bugis, and we can't see our house anymore from here because the trees are too high. Yeah, you can just barely see it. So this is the restaurant that gets some people. Now we're gonna go to the bank. And now we're up at Jalan Erlangga, and we're gonna walk across the bridge and then down the street and over to branch of our bank to get some money. And the river is dry today, and this shows all the trash that gets thrown into the rivers here, washed out into the ocean and then back up onto the beaches. Eee, gross, gross, gross. And Zoe, quit grabbing that. And so we're going to go past the New Singaraja Mall and then down and cross where the policemen always are in front of one of the local markets. So our destination is across the street over there at BNE, Bank Nasional Indonesia, and to do that we've got to cross this busy street. There's policemen guarding over there, and so we're going to walk over to where the policemen are because they help us get across the street. And our ATM is over at the bank, so we can get some money. Because no money, no honey. Right, Pumpkin? And there's the policeman. Oh, he's going to cross the street. That's not going to help us. Okay, so have to see how this goes. Okay, so got our money, and now we're gonna head back to the kampung in the rumor. is heavily trafficked road. One of the main road actually in north of Bali, heading out to the east and over to the harbor down in Padang Bai, about 3 hours from here, and that goes to the other islands to the east of Bali. And so we maneuver this stretch of the road, and across the street there is the new Singaraja Mall, which hasn't really taken off because well, there's a new shop because it's so expensive. Rents. Okay. And here's a place where trucks unload stuff from all over the island. And you can see all this junk here. The big trucks unload into smaller trucks, which then go out to different stores in Bali. And there's a place called Barry's Pastry. What is that? I have to go and explore that, but not today. Because Zoe has a cold. We want to get back and take some medicine. And this is the same river we saw just a few minutes ago, but from the other side, looking south up to, you can see the mountains in the background, and the river's dry, and it's a mess of garbage and things. And we're going to walking down here, past our usual Jalan Hasanuddin Street. And this is Jalan Erlangga, which we've already videoed many times, and the Chinese temple across the street, and the harbor. And now we're going to have to get across this, which is always something of a challenge. And then down Jalan Erlangga and back to the kampung. And since that's already been videoed many times, we're done. This is our short little walk today to the bank.